Brian Katie Podcast. Woo! Episode 941. Welcome to the show, everyone. How are you?
Welcome, delicious dish.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
Oh, no.
I'm just regular.
Ew.
I know. I think it's the whole sleep thing. You know, when you don't get good sleep,
What's
you
going
don't
on
really
with you over
feel.
there? How are your chemicals?
Oh, just all over the place. They love they love to experiment with me. But I have a doctor's appointment coming up. That was my mission today. Today was my book all my doctor's appointments day.
Really?
We're talking eye doctor, dentist,
Gynecologist.
well, don't need one of those anymore.
All right. Well, welcome to the show. It's now
Welcome.
September. How do you feel about that?
Ooh,
I know
feel
as soon as I said that. Oh! It's time. It's pumpkin spicy.
It's time. Yep.
Very exciting. Did you guys get your tickets yet for our SpOoOoOOoktacular spectacle?
I'm so excited. Let me tell you, nothing brought me more joy than when I logged on to the Oriental Theater website.
Yeah.
And I saw Sarah and Susie's SpOoOoOOoktacular spectacle. I was like, oh my God.
For real.
It's all happening.
What more could you ask for?
It's everything you ever wanted. If you like The Price is Right, and it's like if The Price is Right, Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, and
A Witch's Coven.
A Witch's Coven, and also your local pub trivia all had a love child,
Yeah.
it would be it.
I know. It's true. It's all the fun things. It's all the hilarious things. And really nice people are going to be there,
Yes.
including us. We are very nice.
Yeah.
And we are going to have a blast.
A hoot, as they say. A hoot and a holler.
They do say it, and they're right, because
Yeah.
it is going to be so fun. Costumes are encouraged, but optional.
Encouraged, but yes. Come as your favorite badass bitch.
Yeah, or something witchy,
Yep.
something scandalous, whatever.
Prizes will be awarded
Mm-hmm.
to our favorites.
There will be drag queen. There will be
Yes.
trivia. There will be games. We
Yes.
even have a game for introverts.
Yes, game within a game, sub game. We sing that song. We sing that song all the time in my family because we are a family that loves to play games. And often, when you are playing a game, there'll be a game that ends up happening. Like, say you're playing disc golf and you accidentally get your disc stuck in the tree. Now the new game is throw the rock up and whoever gets the disc down first.
It's a
So we
game
call
within
it
a game.
we got game within a game, and then we sing a song.
I
Game
love
within
this.
a game, sub game.
Adam is totally going to make a jingle, like an official jingle for us. Game
Yeah.
within a game,
Yep.
sub game. Colon, sub game. Make a jingle, Adam.
Game within a game, sub game.
Yeah, so get your tickets. We'll put the link in the show notes and also in our bio, because
Yeah.
we're going to be promoting this like crazy. There are affordable tickets.
Yes.
This is not cost prohibitive.
We did not make it like, oh my gosh, you have to pay $1 million billion. This is like what you
Bargain
pay to go to
basement.
the movies theater.
It
prices.
really is.
I know.
One large popcorn.
There you go.
Yeah.
See,
for real.
I mean, listen.
We're people.
I'm never getting out of a 1-bedroom apartment, but you guys will absolutely have the time of your life and get a deal.
Remember how when we were in Brazil, like one of our favorite Office episodes was the People Person's Paper People song?
Yeah.
We are people.
Yes, I
know?
am definitely
We're not
people.
exploiting you and trying to like
Absolutely not.
make a buck. This
No.
is just, we're covering costs here. That's
Covering
what we're
costs.
doing.
Yeah. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, get your tickets. You will not be sorry. Money back,
Then
not
yeah.
guaranteed.
Then you could spend your dollars on traveling to see us because
Yeah,
it
it's
is
in
going to be so
Denver.
fun. I encourage
October 30th.
brainiacs to get together and stay in Airbnbs because wouldn't that be so much fun? Oh my God, you guys, you should do that. And then you could have a whole spooky weekend.
For real.
I know.
a whole spooky
Because it will be
weekend.
Halloween.
You can do leaf peeping.
Yep. Peep them leaves.
All sorts of wholesome and hilarious activities.
Yeah.
All right, let's get moving.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
are
gosh,
you
I'm just
watching?
so excited.
I know.
Yes, what?
We could talk about that the whole time.
What?
Are you watching on Netflix the Biggest Loser docuseries?
I've been resisting.
Why?
Because it's a very sad story to me. I mean, they all are, but like, you know.
She'll watch like a murder doc, no problem.
I know. Because
Right.
in the murder docs, they die, and it's like, okay, you know.
Easy
who
come,
done it?
easy go. But like a reality TV.
No, it's that they played with these people's lives. It's probably triggering for me.
In several ways.
In so many ways. Yeah. That now that I say it out loud, it makes sense why I don't want to watch it. But the idea that a reality show is toying with your body and your emotions for views, I can guess what that show is all about without even having to watch it.
You're right. Well, and in a way, that's what I felt when I was watching it because.
Yeah,
wait, where is our whistle? Do I have it here? Who took my whistle? How am I supposed to be a whistleblower if somebody took my whistle?
I got it.
Hold on. Who did it? Damn it. Wow, this is shocking. My whistle is gone. I'll have to fake it. Oh my God, Sarah's got her whistle. Sarah and I. Do it again. Thank you. Thank you. Sarah and I have been blowing the whistle on reality TV for 10 years.
Yes.
Plus, 10, 15 years.
Yeah. Hello.
So I'm watching this and I was like,
oh my God. Tell me about it.
Yes, this is what we've said. We have interviewed people from The Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
We have said, hello, this ain't great. And so I'm just watching it saddened and fascinated, but also just sort of like, duh.
Right.
What did you think was happening? These people were just crushing it at life and like fit as fiddles 10 years later.
Right. No.
They wrecked their body for our amusement.
Wrecked their body. And through The Biggest Loser, we discovered things about what it like starvation does to the body. Because we had never really put people through this, and then seeing those kind of drama.
Yes.
It's not good.
I told Adam, this is what my comparison is. You know when you're free diving in the ocean or even just scuba diving, if you go down too fast and don't regulate and blow out or whatever, and whatever happens to make you adjust to the pressure of the water, you die.
Yeah.
Your body cannot adjust that regulate. Quickly.
Right. Oh, very good point. That's just coming up and going down in the water.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're losing 20 pounds a week and
my God, it's so dangerous.
Working out a gazillion hours a day. Their bodies can't keep up.
To your mind.
Well, right. That's like, this is just the physical aspect.
Yeah.
And then you've lost all this weight and you maybe win, maybe you don't. And then you got to go back to your regular life and your body's like, okay, I can only handle about 7 calories a day.
Oh my God.
Or you are going to be 9,000 pounds again.
Right. Because it's going to hold on to everything. It's going to. Yeah.
You would have to live in a constant state of starvation.
Constantly.
To even attempt to maintain a lower body weight.
So terrible. And like that's the number one thing, that you win if you lose the most and everybody else is a loser.
I mean, that name is fun. It was a clever pun.
Well, yeah, I know.
That the winner is the biggest loser.
Yeah, but also I think that does, it's a clever pun, yes, but that does something. If I labeled you the biggest loser and you thought about that, every time you thought about yourself for a long time, loser, your brain doesn't really understand puns like that. In the same way, if I say don't think of pink elephants, It's not like, oh, I understand. You asked don't, so I'm not going to do that. You think it's going to be like nuanced and understand puns? Like, no, our brain on autopilot, basic, is pretty dumb.
It's very, very literal.
Very literal. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all Elmo. I mean,
yeah.
Basically.
Yes.
And like the language is important because, I mean, we see this also in the way that religion talks about body and weight, especially in the U.S. and the Christian church. We talk a lot about it. It's about guilt and temptation.
Terrible. Yeah.
And
I hate it.
I'm like, there's this sense of like, I'm being naughty. I'm like sinning if you have like a cupcake.
It's the dumbest thing.
And so on the show, the weekly challenges were called temptations.
Oh, I hate that even more. This is so bad. See, I hate
know, you shouldn't watch it.
I know. I'm so angry about this.
Listen, there was this one temptation, which I didn't see at the time, but they showed it in the documentary. That was, you had to eat food, like yummy, delicious pizza, cookies, whatever. Whoever ate the most of those terrible things that they're telling you also not to eat to lose the weight, could then go see their family for like a day. So you're having to
choose. You have to
decide.
Choose. Oh my God, no.
But you're still going to be weighed in, and if you don't lose enough weight, you're going to get eliminated or be in trouble with your friends or your team or whatever.
I can't believe that. Well, I can. This was like the Wild West of reality television. This is why we need like an ethics committee for reality TV.
Yes.
This is
after I watched
absolutely insane.
Okay. Here's what, if you haven't watched it, it's 3 episodes and it's all these people that participated, including some winners who lost sometimes close to 250 pounds in 6 months.
Oh my God, that is so unhealthy.
And they're telling the story and they're telling what it was like, and then you see them now. And sometimes these people are, I don't know what you'd call like thin, normal, and then there's others who are big or bigger than they were.
Yeah.
And most of them, I would say, fall into that category. That, like you can't maintain this sort of, And so they're having to lose hundreds of pounds in 6 months, which is not functional.
Yeah, no.
But I really appreciated their insight because a lot of them could really articulate. I'm sure they've spent a lot of time thinking about it. Mm-hmm. The sort of battle in their mind where they would try to get on the show for their health.
Right.
And they believed this was sort of their lifeline.
Yeah. The motivation they needed, the support they needed.
My kids, and to get my heart right, or whatever it was that they felt was scary health-wise or familially or whatever.
Yeah.
Or just sort of like energetically.
Yeah, totally.
And then they'd get on and they kept using the phrase, several of them, I felt like I won the lottery. Like they feel like the luckiest just to be then tortured and screamed at.
Oh, God.
And tempted and humiliated.
Okay. Yeah, because they've all had that moment when they said they've looked at photos I've been there where it said, I would be like this if I only had this. And then you get that. And so you feel lucky because you're getting exactly what you've maybe wished for. Oh, if only I had a personal trainer and like a nutritionist, then basically like removes all of like those maybe excuses that you've been telling yourself, which are just stories we tell ourselves. And
well, and one of them was even told that when they were cast, they were said, but I think it was Bob the trainer said like, be careful what you wish for, because now you're on.
Oh, that pressure isn't fair. It's not realistic.
Well, I'll tell you what is realistic, and that is loving how your makeup is because of Thrive. That's realistic, Sarah.
Yes. Yeah. And you know what? Doesn't matter. It's one size fits all.
It is. It's for everybody. If you love adornment as I do,
Yes.
then you are in luck because this makeup is the best. And I love it because, number one, best in the biz. And number two, they help out the community.
Yeah.
They give money back to help communities thrive. And that's why it's spelled CAUSE, cosmetics, because they really do want to give back to their partners and help give real impact and have beauty with purpose. But for me, I just white knuckling it into old age. So I just really want to look cute. And they allow that because they have the Infinity Waterproof Eyeliner, which I love, the Brilliant Eye Brightener, which I have on, the Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara that I have on.
And now you can find that in my girlfriend's drawer.
She loves it.
Yes.
That's so great. We're spreading the word.
I was like, hey, is this mine? And she goes, or I said, did you buy this?
She's a convert.
She goes, yes, I did. And I used the code. So
thank you, girlfriend.
Shout out to my girlfriend.
Thank you. And
I know you're listening.
I mean, she should be thanking us because it's the best there is. Every product I've used of theirs, I've been really happy with. Maximize your look with minimal effort. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/braincandy for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/braincandy. That mascara, not optional. That's
not
for
optional.
life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a commitment. Okay, so they did a really good job describing on the documentary about how they go for their health. Then you get on the show, and now you're competing for $250,000.
Yeah, so now it's like a money.
Now you want to win.
Right.
And you're also like very much aware that the whole world's going to see it, and you don't want to look stupid.
Right,
so
I know that feeling.
Yeah, there's that pressure and that sort of motivation.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
And then you have like these trainers. We didn't have this, where like people are freaking screaming at you to motivate
Was Jillian
you.
Michaels a trainer on there?
She sure was.
Oh, God.
She was not in the doc,
her.
but Bob was.
I do not like her.
Something's wrong with that lady.
It's absolutely something is wrong with that lady.
What is it?
Well, she's also says some comments that in my mind look rather racist and entitled and
On like social and stuff. Or...
Oh yeah, on just and she's in her. You can find some clips for saying.
Oh my.
Like, kind of like there's no such thing as racism in America kind of person. Yeah.
Good one.
Right.
Okay, Jillian.
Right.
All right. Well, I look forward to the Jillian Michaels documentary that'll be coming in 10 years or whenever.
Right.
But for now, we don't get her point of view. We can just watch the old footage and see somebody who should try BetterHelp, which I'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But
yeah, she seems awful. That seems so dangerous and unhealthy. And they did they have therapists or psychiatrists or somebody that they just had the trainers.
They said they wanted the trainers to sort of be like a catch-all.
Oh God, that is.
They did have a medical doctor, and you wouldn't think this when you first see him in the series, because he's basically one of these like celebrity medical doctors.
Yeah, I'm like Dr. Drew. Okay.
Yeah. It's like they're probably smart and qualified, but they really love Hollywood.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I thought,
I can't
oh
with
God,
that.
this guy's going to be a dud. But it turns out he was actually a hero.
Oh.
And he was telling these people, like, you do not need to work out. Like, you could die. And, like, giving them actual, like, please. And they all talk about him as, like, somebody that, thank God, he was there.
Oh, thank God. Oh, good.
I think it may have been a low bar is what we're dealing with. You know what I mean?
I hate that.
But he seemed genuinely somebody who cared. He probably likes the glitz and glamour, but he was really actually dialed into like the emotional stuff too. So thank God. I guess what I want to do is like the counterpoint a little.
Okay.
Two reasons. Number one, so the creators were both in this series, and they want to, of course, emphasize the inspiration that these people provided. Their stories were the the heart of the show. I bet you they did inspire a lot of people. And many of them did lose a ton of weight and change their life and are thankful for it. And that's real.
Yes.
And their argument is sort of like, name another reality show where people's lives can actually change. Like, at least we did offer something where people can change. What do you think about that?
It feels like a little bit like a cult where like a lot of it's true, but not all of it's true. And at a certain point, that last 10% really fucking matters.
That's
you know
the
what I
rub.
mean? Yeah,
Right.
that's where it's like, okay, Scientology, then absolutely not.
Like, that's a great example because
Yes.
like Kirstie Alley, part of why she was so
There's
obsessed with being a Scientologist and it became such an important part of her identity was that it's how she was able to stop drugs.
Yeah,
She
there
got
are
sober.
good things about it.
Okay.
But then the means and some of the ways that you go about it, and after a certain point, it's not healthy. And
All right. So it's baby in bathwater though. Like, you could say that about all religion, really.
Yeah, I think there are elements, like if they were to do it right, I think there are ways that you could do that correct. I don't think you should use loser in the title because I don't like that. I think, what, are people going to be mad at me for saying this?
I mean, that is so true. But like, when you say it is the only time I think it.
Yeah, well, because it's like, you loser. Like, that's fucked up to people. You can't do that. Title needs to change. And it can't be something like boot camp or something like that. It would have to be like a year long or more. It would have to include like the family, and it would be more like education.
This is what the doctor was saying. The doctor said, you cannot make a weight loss show like efficiently, like in a normal time frame that is fun to watch without it being abusive.
Correct.
It's just not possible because the truth is it actually isn't about working out. Like, we know this scientifically. It really is about food.
And it just takes
and that's
time.
really boring.
Right.
To just be like, we have to like adjust the way that we see. Yeah.
Just have to change portion size and change what
That's
kind of
not
foods we're
interesting.
eating. No, boring.
Even Bob said that. He's like, we know that the majority of a physical transformation comes from the way we eat. But having a trainer yelling at you is where the drama is. So we had to focus on that. Right. So, okay.
This is
so
coming from somebody who had chicken tendies for lunch. So I don't give a fuck, Bob.
Okay. So there's that element of like, that we have like a reality show that's built around a premise that can't work.
Right.
Okay. Then the other devil's advocate thing is sort of like the way. So, you know how sometimes I push back on the current culture of like hyper-therapeutic language and focus of society?
Yes.
Where it's just like we have to coddle.
Right.
People a lot of times, especially in the workplace,
have resilience, right?
And it's I got to take a day off today because my toenail
I hate it.
hurt. So whenever I see this stuff, it's the other extreme, and it just feels like sometimes, at least I, need to be kicked in the butt, and I think that's what they think they were doing. We're kicking these people in the butt because sometimes it does do the thing that makes somebody sort of no.
But a therapist can do that in a way that doesn't do harm. We can talk about because all it is motivation. Kicking somebody in the butt doesn't work unless
tell that to the
shame
military, Sarah. They're not doing therapy.
Well, I know that, but let me finish. Unless shame is a part of that, and as soon as you add shame, into it, then you're going to have not everybody, but a percentage of those people, if you use shame, are going to be reminded of other times shame was used, and that is for a lot of people not in healthy ways.
Well, maybe they could use BetterHelp, and luckily, BetterHelp is a sponsor of the Brain Candy podcast, and it actually is surprising that they did not have even an illusion of that on The Biggest Loser.
Because
we weren't there yet.
Right, and the therapist would not say that.
They'd be like, we shouldn't be doing this.
I can, as a therapists can help you achieve your goals without ever using the words, well, what are you eating? Or something like that, and making you cry about. No, doesn't matter, because that's not what's motivating you. And a good therapist will help you learn that.
Well, and that's what everybody needs, because everybody needs some help. It's hard being a person. It's hard out there. And they were, like I said, they were relying on trainers. Some people rely on a barista or a hairdresser or their best girlfriend. And I'm sorry, they aren't qualified. And they say that in the docuseries. They're like, this is not good enough. It's actually harmful.
Right.
And
it is
like neglectful to be doing that, because those fools don't know either. Have you met them?
I'm often like, they told you what?
Right. It's just
in my head.
Not it. And so BetterHelp is great because you don't have to go anywhere. You can do it from home. It's all digital, and they have experts in whatever you're struggling with. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/braincandy. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/braincandy. Like, when I think about 2 years ago when I watched that darn Arnold documentary and then joined the Pump Club, like metaphorically and literally, and then how that changed my life. It didn't change my life because the people in The Biggest Loser are far more like athletic and stronger than I am. Mm-hmm. Okay. The things they were doing, I'm like, I couldn't do that. So it's not like that. It's what I like about him. And I assume what you and other people like that would do is it's about, what's the word? It's sort of like the cliche of like, it's a lifestyle.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just about like a little every day.
And I say find your why. Like, you're not going to do that thing unless you really understand why. And the other thing is, what we tend to do is when we go to do whatever that thing is, I do this about freaking folding my laundry. This is just a lesson in
what's your why with folding your laundry?
Well, because I don't want a messy floor. And I know the feeling. And so what I would do with the clients...
I mean, that's a good why, by the way.
I know, absolutely. Okay. But here's what happens. What we tend to do is our brains are designed to avoid things we don't like and discomfort. And you know what I don't like? The act of picking up my shit. And I, in my mind, think it's going to take forever and it's going to be miserable. And so my brain, when I go to do that, when I see the clothes on the floor, my mind does not first go to how good I'm going to feel once the clothes are already picked up. My mind goes to, I do not want to pick up these clothes. I hate these clothes.
Lincoln does too. This is ADHD.
I know, because you're thinking of what's happening right now, not what's going to come. And so that avoidance of that me wanting to avoid that feeling of like, I don't want to have to pick things up, is so unmotivating that I stay paralyzed in action. And so I spend a lot of time daydreaming about how good it's going to feel. I know! These are the tricks we have to play.
No,
but I'm telling you that when you do this work with a therapist, I mean, if you don't, maybe it's just like I think it's a symptom of ADHD probably. And I get a lot of, like, I help people who are like me.
Because he did that today. Like, I went in his room and it was just like on his bed like that. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't want to fold these clothes in. I'm not good at folding. And I'm not kidding. Maybe there were 3 or 4 things. And I just did them, which is not the right answer, of course. But I was just like, this is going to take me 30 seconds.
I know. And you know, he needs a timer in his room so he could turn it and see how long it actually, like it'd make it a race. Okay, how long is this going to take? You people
fake it. He would, when you were 13, you would have acted like you couldn't do it. So it took longer.
Yes.
That's what happens. But like, I'm
now as an adult, I time things. And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
As an adult.
That actually took me 10 seconds. And and the motivate, like, here's a great time when it does work, when friends are coming over. Because what am I thinking about? I'm thinking about them coming over.
It's fast forward.
Done!
It is like in The Office when they had a fire and they threw the cat in the ceiling.
Yes!
And like,
are you saying that because of me, or you say that because of your family and everybody you know?
Him.
Okay, good. Oh, it's the same. Oh, God. Yeah. I was like, how do you know that I do
happening?
that? I was like, have you seen me do this? Are there cameras in here?
No, it's all you people.
I'm dying.
Because I'll be like, what's wrong? Why are you moving like that? Why you look like you're stiff, like the Tin Man? He's like, I'm just tired. But like, if a friend were coming over, it would be, it's fast motion.
Susie, you have to turn that into a clip. It's so funny to me.
Because you know it's true. Yes.
Everybody with ADHD knows that.
What is that?
I wish I knew. And if you could, what I'll tell you, if you have a friend with ADHD, once a month, just call them up and say, I'm coming over in an hour. That would be a gift. My house would be spick and span.
Wow. Because it's like an impossible task normally.
I hate that this is
It's so hard to like understand if you're regular. Sarah.
The amount of money I've paid in therapy. Oh, dude, to come up with these stupid
I'm sorry
tricks.
you deal with that.
Oh my God, I'm crying. That is so fucking funny to me, Suze.
I'm gonna have to get rid of half of that Biggest Loser shit because I talked too long. But the point is, Biggest Loser docuseries, if you're not gonna be triggered like Sarah, is good. It's interesting, and it does raise the debate about it because it's a TV show. They have to make it interesting. They have to make it entertaining. And that means exploiting people's issues in this case and like serious stuff for like yucks.
Yes, it's awful and I hate it.
Okay, so maybe some people think, well, they shouldn't do it at all. Maybe some people are like, well, they knew what they were getting into, which is what people always say about us.
I hate that. And you don't know. And they didn't know actually what it does to your body.
No, and you don't know how it's going to feel. It's impossible.
No, absolutely impossible. That ethically should never. So many things should have never been made. Jesus.
All right. This is going to be fun because we already had Sarah and I had like our third fight ever about those darn telepathy tapes.
Yeah.
I had to edit out like a lot of that too because it got too serious.
Yeah. We don't do that over here.
And who the hell knows? Whatever.
Right. We don't know nothing.
But I couldn't resist though, despite that.
Right.
And knowing that I haven't learned my lesson, that Nat Geo had an article about twin telepathy. I mean, especially for identical twins, they all feel
Right.
that like they'll wake up in the night, even if somebody's far away, and like feel something in their arm, but then the other one's in a car accident, you know, that kind of thing. They all talk about this.
Freaky weird. Yeah.
Okay. So, is twin telepathy real?
Well, yeah, I'm going to say yes to all these things.
You think that it's real? They can read each other's minds, kind of?
I think we have to go back to what I said the last episode on the visible light spectrum and how much of that we can actually see.
As soon as you said that, I thought of this.
Yeah. And here's an important thing to know.
Yeah.
You may say, well, Sarah, can't we measure the entire light spectrum? And I would say, yes, we have tools to measure all of what is known to us.
Yeah.
New things become known to us about every 10 years or so at this rate. So I'm very optimistic and open-minded, considering the amount of the light spectrum that we can actually see is the size of a peanut when you stretch it from California to Maine. That's like nothing. That even the space in between, we don't know. We've been able to measure certain chunks of it, but like we're like, oh yeah, a third of it, that's this. What if there's something that's in between those spaces that we haven't even been able to measure yet?
Totally get it.
That's good. We just don't have the tools yet.
Okay, so the people in the article that were commenting on it were saying that what's frustrating is for these twins, they're like, I can read, you know,
yeah, that's very real for them.
And I would feel the same way.
Yeah.
Because what are you talking about? We basically share thoughts. And so the researchers were saying, okay, but like, when you share genetic traits and you grow up in the same environment, same caregivers, experiences, routines, peer groups, cultural influences.
Right.
Then, and like you develop the same attachment style and temperament, that they feel like it's telepathic. But it's a what they call a communication bond.
Yeah.
And that you have basically indistinguishable cognitive styles.
I could see that. Absolutely.
And it's super cool.
Yeah.
And who cares what we call it? If you feel like it is the same as telepathy, what's the difference? What's causing it? It doesn't have to be metaphysical.
That's so in sync with somebody else that then... It's like... Just enjoy.
Call it whatever you want.
Right. You can, like, stars are just carbon and hydrogen and whatever. Yeah, call it whatever you want. Yeah, but
it's
come
sure
on.
Pretty.
It's stars, and it's amazing and beautiful.
It's magic.
Yeah. I have no idea what stars are made of, but you get what I'm saying.
Don't get hung up on the fact that scientists are like, well, it's not, you're not reading each other's minds. You just have pretty much everything in common.
Right.
And you think the same.
Right.
Well, tomato.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Okay. How cool is that? Yeah.
And maybe even with the telepathy tapes, there's some element of that.
Yes.
Where like when you have a nonverbal person on the spectrum and a caregiver, you're in sync.
It's so bonded.
And so we just started splitting hairs about what it is.
Yes. I totally agree. We need new words for it. And new tools to measure these things.
And that it, no matter what we're calling it, it's important to those people.
And awesome.
Yes, but not magical. Because then what you can create, especially with special needs people, is this sort of weird other where they're like, oh,
I see.
You're magic because you have this disability. And that can be like othering in a different way. And that can be gross too.
Yeah.
So it's magic in a relational way.
Yeah, in the same way that we did with Helen
Keller?
Maybe a little bit. What's the movie that came out with
Oh my
Dustin
God,
Hoffman?
Phenomenon?
No. That too.
Rain Man.
Rain Man. That everybody who's on the spectrum in that style
they can count
and is exactly.
Okay. I'll tell you what is magic though.
What?
Honey love.
Well, absolutely. It's magic that those pants have lasted as long as they have. It's been like 10 years.
So good. I was talking to Adam about this today because like I said to you, I was reading about the trends for middle school and high schoolers. What are they buying? What are they into? And the leggings are coming up. Are we into denim only? Are we into leggings? Are we into track pants?
Oh.
So Lincoln and I were discussing.
Hi.
And he's like, leggings, because all the girls are wearing leggings. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I know I'm into Honey Love leggings. That's
Right.
all I know.
Yeah, they're never out of style over here.
They are never out of style. They are so high quality, so supportive and flattering. They have pockets where you want them. One for my phone. Really cute.
Yep. Supportive waistband. You don't have to wear undies with them. I love that. They have that nice gusset. Is that what they call it? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes you don't get camel toe.
And they have, it's true. It's actually true. And they have the new Cloud Embrace bra. They have the standard crossover bra.
Yes, love that
and
one.
They're so supportive. Treat yourself to the most comfortable and innovative bras on earth. Save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/braincandy. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off. honeylove.com/braincandy. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show. Tell them we sent you. Experience the new standard in bras with Honey Love. All right. We do have a new longest lightning bolt. I wanted to have you guess how long you think it is.
Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Gosh, I love this kind of shit. It's going to be really long.
It is long.
Okay.
I really didn't even know we were measuring that because I guess I pictured them coming from.
Okay.
I just thought of them wrong.
Okay. They're coming from high up.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're going,
but I gotta tell you, that's what I felt. I thought we were measuring down.
I thought we were
this
measuring
is a
down too.
Cross somehow.
It's a cross.
Yes, from like this city to this area.
Would have never guessed that. Thought we were measuring top to bottom. Okay.
Because everyone you've seen is from the sky to the ground.
I mean, yes and no. I feel like I have in my mind when I think of like weathery shows that I put on the TV to just like play in the background that'll have like
weathery shows.
Yeah, I put on a lot of nature shows in the background. Sometimes like the Weather Channel and that kind of stuff.
It'll be like
ends up
like
yes,
Storm Chaser.
Yes, exactly. And so you'll see like the lightning storm from the sky, and then I know that it goes out in almost this like spider webby kind of.
Oh, really?
Like all directions.
Whoa. Well, I guess that's what this is because it's from like let's say my house to my mom's, that kind of distance rather than
never measured that like that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I don't even think that long. Now I just think like 2 miles.
The answer is 500.
Oh my gosh.
And 15 miles from East Texas to Kansas City.
Oh my gosh.
How in the hell does that work, Sarah?
How in the hell do you measure that?
At the time, they didn't. They saw it on stuff later, whatever they used to monitor weather. They were like, oh, we got a new one here. Like last week.
Oh, and they just kept looking where the ends. Oh my gosh.
Do you want me to read you it, or do you feel like you understand what I'm saying?
No, I do understand what you're saying. Like I do, but I still want you to read it. I can imagine just like it's like the charge in the air. So however long the stretch of ionized particles was, whatever it is, that makes a lightning bolt. So
I'll read you what it says. The World Meteorological Organization's Committee on Weather and Climate Extremes has certified a new record. The longest lightning strike, I guess I said bolt, but maybe that's why I'm saying it wrong. Ever measured.
To me.
515 miles, BBP. The strike was found when satellite data was reanalyzed last year. This beats out a bolt that measured 477 miles that occurred in 2020.
Wow.
That's all I know. And it's in Scientific American if you want to read the full article.
Like I just never really thought about them going sideways. Like when you say it, I get it from like the videos and pictures in my head, but
yeah, like I guess a satellite watched a storm
Yeah.
and then saw light.
Like,
go
how
that
long
far.
is a storm is really the question. Like, how long is the longest storm? Because it would just keep traveling through the clouds until it...
What's the longest storm? Scientific American
Yeah,
Meteorologists
that's
Association.
I want to know the answer to that. I'm going to ask
Yeah.
that question. Hang on.
Well, I bet Noah knows.
What's the longest? You mean the North America Center for not the biblical guy, right?
I did mean the biblical guy as a joke.
Oh my God, that's so funny because I'm like, it could go either way. I'm like, I really hope she's talking about the actual weather.
Like NORAD.
Yeah, no, there's
Like,
a thing called like NOAA. I think it's called, and it's like that's
they probably named it that.
Of course they did.
Okay, they are those scientists. They are rascals. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like NOAA, NOAA storm.
Oh, they called this lightning a mega flash.
National Hurricane, NOAA, National Hurricane Center. They call it the...
They are being little rascals is what they're doing.
They are. NOAA.
I love it. That's hilarious. I was referring to the biblical character who...
National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
Good one, guys. Tip of the hat.
Yeah, Susie likes that. I like that you like that.
I really do, because I was just thinking, like, you can imagine, like, let's say Noah was real, which I actually think he was. Not in the way that we know him, but, like, I think there was an ark. I do.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
like, they found it on Turkey or whatever.
Yeah, I believe that. I just don't believe all the animals in the world were on board.
That I don't believe either. But I'm just saying, in his mind, he probably thought, this storm is huge. It's never ending. It's the whole earth, he thought it was.
Yeah, and also, have you heard me talk about anything the way... It was the biggest I've ever... The worst
Sarah
ever...
saw one fleck of hail, and she wouldn't shut up about it for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Sleet.
Exactly. That's so funny. It's also very hard to get an answer of what is the longest storm, and the answer is kind of close to what you're saying, because it's giving me like it's lightning. Yeah, like lightning flashes. That
maybe that is sort of like this. The answer. That's how they measure the size of a storm.
I mean, maybe
because it's different than a hurricane, which you can see.
Right.
Spinning around or whatever.
Right.
Tornadoes.
Yeah. It's got to be like certain particles in the air. Yeah. That's fascinating. Good one.
All right. Couple more things and then I know we got to go. But you know that guy that accidentally threw away his cryptocurrency?
Oh my gosh, I think about this every now and then. Sure do. Yep. $51 million or whatever. So $550 million.
It's now up to close to $1 billion.
Oh my God. The worst. And now just buried in trash. You'll never find it, dude. It's gone.
It's buried in trash in England. And he has been fighting with the council for 12 years. And he now announced he's had it. He's not even going to try anymore. He's
good.
Letting it go. Which I think is wise.
What if he goes to check his coat pocket? He's like, oh, shit.
For real. What would he do?
That would be me. That would 100% be what would happen to me. I would be going and doing my laundry, and I'd clean out the lint trap, and I'd find it. I'd be like, I should have checked my pockets.
Funny thing.
About that. Yeah.
Okay. He says he's done. The council won't let him look. He's even offered to buy the garbage dump for millions of dollars. Like he said, he put in an offer on the dump.
Yeah.
Because the dump is now being retired. They fill up eventually, and you got to move on.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, you're done with it. Can I have it? Here's how much I give you. And they shut him down every time. And, I think he should move on. However, I want to know why they won't
I do
let
too.
him.
That's what I hate. That's the part. Now it's like out of principle.
Oh, is it? Like, well, what's the principle?
No,
like you shouldn't have thrown it away. You should be
No,
more
I
careful.
mean, like that's why I think he should keep fighting.
Would you? Because it's $1 billion.
Yeah, I mean, because they're saying no for like what's.
I would turn on the old. I would get like those extra long eyelashes. Like, what's that lady duck's name? Like, not Donald. Is it Daffy?
Daisy
Daffy?
Duck?
Daisy.
Yeah.
I would get some Daisy Duck lashes and be like,
Got those eyes.
I really would, because what else is there?
Yeah, why do you think they're not the fact that they won't give it up?
What is the reason? He's offered them a cut?
Yeah. I guess.
What is the big deal? The judge said that he has very little chance. Like, the judge was like, there is almost no chance you would find it. Okay, then let him try.
So let the state get that many
what
millions
is the
of dollars
harm?
richer. Right.
If this
No, I think they believe that they're going to find it. They've got to.
You have always believed that.
Yeah, I do. I still do.
So you think but don't they need like something from him? Does he have anything? Like, if they found it, they would get $1 billion without him even?
Oh, I see.
I thought it was sort of like
they probably know a way to get in. They probably think they could get that
as long as you have the hard drive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then maybe that's why they won't let it.
I mean, I always say follow the money.
Maybe they already have the money.
I mean. And then they're just waiting for an order that says that that's their property.
Whoever owns the dump does have a right to it.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to let you know about that. Leave us a 5-star review. Check out our website, The Brain Candy Podcast. That's where all our codes live as well. So if you forget one of them, check those out because those help us stay afloat. And we have patreon.com/braincandy if you want interviews with reality people or us just talking about the challenge. We'll see you next time, everybody.
Bye.